Leading Democrats in the party's progressive wing are warning they will oppose a $14 billion White House aid package to Israel if it does not put constraints on how the Israeli Defense Forces fight Hamas. The divide among Democrats is said to be driven not only by Arab American and Muslim voters, but by the generational split that has younger Democrats more opposed to helping Israel. In the New York Times, Senator Bernie Sanders wrote, "The United States must make clear that while we are friends of Israel, there are conditions to that friendship, and that we cannot be complicit in actions that violate international law and our own sense of decency." Sanders wants an end to what he calls indiscriminate bombing, a significant pause in the fighting to allow more humanitarian assistance for the Palestinians, even allowing them to return to their homes, no long-term Israeli occupation of Gaza, an end to settler violence in the West Bank, and a freeze on settlement expansion. Sanders has been calling for restraint by the Israeli military ever since the Hamas attack.
But while we do our best to support Israel and destroy Hamas, please, let us not turn our back on the suffering people in Gaza.
While President Biden suggested putting conditions on aid to Israel might be a good idea, it took diplomacy to achieve the release of the hostages.
Well, I think that's a worthwhile thought, but I don't think if I started off with that, we'd ever gotten to where we are today.
House Intelligence Committee Chairman Republican Congressman Mike Turner on NBC's Meet the Press was not sounding as if he would oppose putting some conditions on U.S. aid to Israel.
Well, I wouldn't propose it, but I think it does accurately reflect U.S. policy.
But while some in Congress may support restrictions on aid, the far left wing of the Democratic Party may push for more than most members will accept. The demands by progressives have not only sparked an intra-party conflict with pro-Israel Democrats, they threaten an aid package that now only has a short window for passage before year's end. Dale Hurd, CBN News.